Alright, so I'm gonna get through this video fairly quickly, but basically Pixel Piece just released a big update on the future of its game, and hopefully it looks good because from what I'm looking so far, the content doesn't seem too big, but who knows, I haven't really gotten too far into it. But some side notes, the ownership did move on to this other guy, Jandel. I don't know what he is or what he does, but he loves making games, so hopefully this new set of developers and this new owner can make some magic. You know, I really don't want to see this game die. I worked on it, I played the game, I don't want my work to die. I also don't want to see this game die because it was hyped and also it has good potential. We've seen it has good potential, but it just didn't deliver on that update. God, that update was absolute horseshit. Honesty is key, and that update was bad. A lot of bugs, a lot of things that needed to be fixed. The content wasn't much, but at least they tried, and at least they're making a new structure with this game, or at least try to rebuild it to its former glory. And hey, hopefully they also go beyond that, because you always want to see another game succeed. You never want to see them die unless they're shit. But let's get into it. Like I said, new ownership of the game. Hell also said that many people are accusing him of destroying the percentages for the Pixel Piece developers, but he said it's fake news because they already had an agreement and yada yada yada. I don't really want to get into the drama. You can read it yourself. Boom, it's right there on the screen. Read it. I don't care. What I care about is the updates. Yes, we want to see the updates, and right here Jandel released what we will be seeing for the next few weeks or months of Pixel Piece. So it says we won't let you down, so let's see if it won't let us down. So update 1 is the release, of course. They got bug fixes, new island, and new fruits. And thank God they emphasized bug fixes, because that update with the sea beast, that was horrible. So many bugs. They really needed to fix a lot of that. And I'm not a developer, so it takes a long time to probably do it, but damn, they needed some testers to fail safe that, because that went horribly. That went south. That's what killed the game, I believe. But we're here now, and I'm hoping for its growth. But beyond that, we have a new island and new fruits. I guess new island for more content, more grinding. This is a banner beater, but they really need to add some more quests that are outside from just killing mobs to make the game a little more unique from other One Piece games. We already know that the combat and the graphics is different from most One Piece games, but we really need some changes in gameplay in terms of grinding, because it can get a little boring, and it was boring trying to get to max level. But moving on, we got new fruits. I'm guessing it's gonna be smoke and some other things. Hopefully they could add some niche fruits here and there that aren't really represented well in the One Piece world, maybe like wax. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, moving on, update 2, we actually have a good mechanic this time, a new mechanic for grinding. We have raiding. Yes, thank you. We need some other things to level up. I don't want to kill bandits forever. Raiding is gonna be pretty fun. Now for raiding, they're gonna add chests, new fruits, pirate raids, and marine defenses. I'm guessing pirate raids just consist of pirates going and plundering chests, and the marine defenses maybe allows you to stop them from plundering, or maybe you have to defend your marine fort from pirates. That would be a cool concept, like a tower defense, like a wave defense. But one thing they do need to work on is ship battles. Ship battles with an update on raiding, that would go insane. Ship battles really need to be emphasized in more One Piece games, because that's what it's all about. If you move past the fruits and all of these protagonists with these goofy ass looking characters, One Piece is about pirates getting chased around by marines because they're bad, they're plundering shit, they're horrible for the world, so and so. So we need to have a game where ship combat is probably one of the priorities. I want to see people drown. I want to see people die. I want to see people cry over their lost loot. I don't care if it's me, I just want to see it. And I'm sure most toxic people do as well. But it's just a cool mechanic to add, because ship combat could be very versatile and also funny at times. And they also talked about the raiding mechanic down here. As you can see, for context, the raiding mechanic update is a new grinding method. Pirates will be able to capture chests around the map for cool rewards and cash. Nice. Hopefully you don't get fruits, because if you do get fruits, maybe make it like a 0.01%, because that'd be overpowered for, you know, hackers. But you know, we got Bifron now, so I think it could be doable. And then marines, they could choose to stop the pirates for claiming these chests and collect massive bounties. A note, I wish they make bounties, you know, actually prominent in this game, because most One Piece games don't really use the bounty system for anything. They just use bounties for intimidation, which that is one of the main factors for bounties. But you know, bounties could maybe rank you up in your reputation, or get cooler attire, cooler gear from your side of your people, whether that be pirates or marines. That'd be a cool system. And now moving on from that, we got update 3, a new boss. So we got a new boss, a new sword, and a new storyline. I'm guessing the new boss has to do something with the new sword because that's how mob drops usually are. And then the storyline, I guess that's a cool idea. I really wish if they do get into storylines, they need to emphasize the lore a little more because I wasn't really captivated, or the lore didn't really pop up to me. I had no idea what was going on. I just felt like it was a game where you bounce back and forth from island to island to island to island to keep grinding, which that kind of is the main focus. But if you want to add lore in the storyline that could captivate people and also make it a little bit more unique, then they really need to make it captivating, because so far I haven't noticed much about the storyline. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just one of those people who like to grind and then move on, but I like a little lore here and there. Now for update 4, we got more of the storyline. So we got storyline, new boss, new fruit. I'm guessing the new boss has something to do with the new fruit. We have no idea what these new fruits or new bosses are, only the developers and probably testers, so we're gonna have to wait until then. But like I said for the last one, storyline, make it captivating, make the new boss fights interesting as well, make them a little harder. You know, don't just make them do a bunch of damage, make the bosses have different mechanics where you actually have to work your mind a little bit, you know? That would be interesting. Most One Piece games don't do that. Most games don't do that at all. You usually just make their bosses hit you and you die, you know? Make it different. And then from update 5, I think that's just there as a placeholder for Beyond. So I don't know what TBD means, but that's cool. I do like what they're looking out for the next few months of Pixel Piece. It looks like they're gonna add quite a bit of content, but if you zoom out, it's not really that much. Still though, it's a starting point. It's a starting point, and at least it has a plan to make its comeback. Now, Agenda also said that they got a new team, so what's good? New development team, do well. They've been already working on the game for 2 to 3 weeks now, and then trust me, they fixed a lot, which is great. So they fixed a lot of issues from the last developer team, I'm guessing. And then they also had a playtest. And yes, they had a playtest. I forgot about this because it was at 2 a.m. in the fucking morning. Of course I'm gonna forget about it. Who's awake at this time? Only gremlins who don't sleep. I have school. I have finals. Sorry, I couldn't do it. But at least the people who were able to do it said that it was good. As you can see, the poll, 580 votes said yes. So I guess a lot of people enjoyed how the game is going so far. Maybe they're glazing, maybe they're meat riding, but I feel like with this overwhelming amount of support of the current game state, they might do good. And we may never know because the expectations are very low right now. From the last update, I'll be honest, the expectations are low. Now, here's some bug fixes that they wanted to do before the next playtest, so I'm definitely gonna be on when they do the next playtest so I could make a video on it. But a lot of things. Let me pick out a random one right here. Name to buy, Mara says smoke. That is annoying. Fix that. Streaming enable pauses for some players. I have no idea what that means. When using Fisherman Karate, there's a chance of you freezing when you use a move. That's a pretty big issue. That's a big issue. I set my spawn on Logtown, it DC'd me. When I relogged, I was back at Fruit Island shop. That's kind of funny. But yeah, that needs to get fixed. As you can see, yeah, this thing has a scroll wheel, meaning that it's pretty intense with the amount of bugs there are. But I'm looking forward to the game. I'm really looking forward to the game. I'm pretty sure us YouTubers are gonna be able to get to look into this soon enough. So I'll report to you guys once Pixel Piece gets more updates. But for now, that's it. And tell me your thoughts in the comments below. But yeah, I just need a new game. I'm bored as fuck.